Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Hope you're all having an awesome day. Hey Archie, how's it going? Long time no see. Hey CG, hey Whitetail, Lemon Lime Tallboy, Thad, Fluffy Pelicans, Matthew Deerkiller, ah yes, Elliot SLR, Aiden, Rizzy, Mel. Who else we got in here? Jay Dipper, Tattooed Gaming Chick, Aiden, Lunar, Taz, that random gamer. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing great. So, we're gonna do probably some single player and some multiplayer today. We're gonna be doing our Rancho single player. However, for once, we're actually not gonna be going for Whitetail. We're gonna be going for some bobcat. I did some bobcat hunting last night, and I found quite a few of them, so I figured we might as well just go chase some bobcats for a little bit. Just switch things up, you know? Ah, it's unfortunate, CG. Well, hopefully you'll figure it out soon so you can get your member perks. Oh, you are, CG? Nice. Thanks, Aiden. I appreciate it. 39.20 egg white gray wolf. That is awesome, Lunar. That's something I've wanted for a while. Those things are amazing. Oh, nice, CG. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. Welcome to the PC family. Where are some little bobcats? Do we got anything here? No, CB, they have not fixed the frame rate. It's gonna be a little while before they're able to. It was a pretty major issue, unfortunately. An issue that's gonna take a long time to fix, because they want to fix it in a way where it's not gonna happen in the future. So they've opted for... even though it's going to take longer to fix, they want to fix it in a way where it's going to be, I guess just so it won't break again, you know? And I think everybody can agree that that's a good thing. Currently, it's just whitetail that are great ones. They do plan to add some more in the future, though. Nice, Aiden, that's awesome. That's a scam. Sounds like it, Archie. It sounds like, all of my, teenage years. Little bobcat. Nice, Rizzy, that's awesome. Congrats on the little melanistic. Hey, Frantic. No worries, man. That is insane, Underground Bassin. That is, like, crazy lucky. That is super, super lucky. I'm always roasting myself. What do you mean? You know, if you roast yourself, then nobody else can do it. Them's is the rules, you know. Javelina drink zone, huh? Interesting. Did not know they drank here. Or I had, forgot about it at least. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. Nice, Whitetail Slayer. Fastest way to level up? Definitely hunting geese. Yeah, it's definitely not something that happens too often, underground. Not too often that you can say that you got two great ones without getting a diamond. That's definitely rare. Do we got anything here? No. Wait. There's a bighorn. Okay, so if there's a bighorn sheep there, then there's definitely no bobcat. Because it would have spooked them off. Let's head up here, I guess. I need to clear a bit of hunting pressure before we go through that area. I am level 60. Nice, Archie. Glad you're gonna get a little bit of a break to kind of hang out with us for a little bit. Oh, that's not a Mela. Okay. There's a level 5 bobcat. Let's get these down. It's 250 away, so let's just aim right at the bottom of him. How did that miss? I tell you, the 243 is odd with its accuracy sometimes. Like, I feel like there's some shots that should be on, but they just aren't for some reason. I mean, that worked. Getting pushed out of the way by its buddy. Nice. Not gonna die fast, but... You know what? Let's just use the M1 on them. Might as well for the ones that aren't diamonds. Ah. Stopped moving. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's literally matrixing. That is one lucky bobcat. Legit matrixed out of the way. My gosh. Ooh, you gotta be pinpoint accurate with these bobcats. It is so easy to miss these guys. I think we got most of them. We got some whitetail feeding over there. You know, we might as well take out this bighorn as well. Might as well. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Power ain't gone out yet? Well, that's good. Because it would be bad if it went out. Last time I saw a male bobcat over there, but I don't think there's one this time. Let's get this down, though. For the most part, it's pretty random, Billy. The more you shoot, the more chances you have of getting a diamond to spawn. So what I would do is pick a species that you really want to get a diamond of, and then look up a guide on YouTube for whatever that species may be, and just kind of follow what the guide says, and that should help you get a diamond of it. Because there's a lot of guides that'll, you know, tell you how to find certain species and where they will drink, what their drink time is, that type of stuff. And that will help out quite a bit when it comes to getting a diamond. Where did that thing go? I heard one, but I don't see it. Where is it? I think there's one on the middle island, if I remember right. I remember seeing one last night when I was hunting them. I killed one like right here, so maybe a respawn will be there as well. Not gonna lie, guys, I've been enjoying the bobcats recently. Been doing more bobcat hunting and I'm really enjoying it. Always enjoying the commands. Hey, BP, we just started. We're at the very first lake of the day. Well, I guess technically second lake, but the last one only had like one bobcat. There's another bobcat. It is so easy to miss these things. Holy. I think you almost need the Argus scope to hit these at long range. Oh my gosh, hello there. There's no way I just missed that. There's no way I missed point blank. Guys, help me. I'm doing terrible today. How did those miss, though? Oh my gosh, they are matrixing like crazy. Holy. Another male. Oh my gosh. I bet, Johnny, I'll have to try it at some point. I was thinking about that the other day too. Well, yeah, but at that close of a range, it really shouldn't matter, Blakester. I'm so close that anywhere that I zero, it's gonna be pretty accurate. They're just so difficult to hit. They move so fast. They dodge and they weave. These little bobcats are little ninjas. Yeah, underground. Latent gray ones are a little more difficult to get, unfortunately. I'm still surprised that I even got one off of Latent. Did not expect to at all. Yeah, it doesn't really have too much of an effect, Blakester. Like, see, at that range, I'm 0 to 300 and it still hit it pretty good. Hey, Bailey, how's it going? Already have my name changed, just need to get a new ID and I finally get diagnosed when it comes to mental health, so maybe I can finally get meds or the therapy I need. Nice, Archie. That is awesome. Alright, well, we decimated the bobcat population at that lake. Now it's time to hit up the big lake. Rip, Johnny. 5 kills, jeez. That's crazy. The way that I tell how many I've killed Outdoor Jack is basically I look at what my kill count is when I start grinding for that day or whatever, and then when I finish grinding for the day, I look at what I finished at. I keep those two numbers wrote down and then I add up the difference between the two. And just keep it wrote down on a notepad. So yeah, that's how I keep track of it. You can download, like, you know, a notepad app on your phone or on your PC. You'll have one automatically. I just use that type of thing to keep track. Yeah, you can do the little counters or clickers as well. I like writing down extra details and notes about my kills, so that's why I do the notepad instead. In fact, wonder if I could bring it up real quickly. I don't even know if I can use this as a scene. I think maybe I can. Let's see. Window capture. Should be window capture. Add a new source. There. This is how I keep track. And I also keep track of like what weapons I'm supposed to use on diamonds right there. I kept track of like my latent grind that I did, and then when I switched to Rancho, I just keep track of like where I started and then where I finished, and then add that total down here to the total kills. So yeah. Yeah, it is so many numbers. But see, I just add to the end. I write down where I started and where I ended, and then I figure out how much of a difference there is and add that to the total. Like for here, 56 to 96 is 40, so I just add 40 kills to this right here. And then I'm keeping track of how many I've killed on Rancho, my diamonds, rares, and great ones that I've killed. So yeah, this is how I keep track. And then like whenever I get a great one, I mark that down as well. I used to keep track of like diamonds I would get as well, but then I stopped doing that. Then there's this one right there, 2 randos and a great one at 500 kills. And then if I kill like another animal, I'll like take one away like this. So yeah, that's how I do it. Since some of you have been wondering how I keep track. Oh, I did not click. What's going on? There. Alright. Let's go smoke some Bobcat. Smoked Bobcat sounding pretty good right now. Yeah, Archie. Where did that solo doe go, though? It's hard to say. It's hard to say where the solo doe, though, goes. Hey, Tokyo. Hey, Scott. How's it going? Hope you are both doing great. There we go. There's a level 6. Hey, don't be moving around. Crazy little Bobcat. There we go. Sweet. 2 of them down. Oh, no worries, James. That's not a problem. Yeah, Archie. For sure, man. What's my favorite song? It's honestly really difficult for me to pick a favorite song because I've got like 3,000 different songs saved on Spotify. I guess you could say I listen to a lot of different music, or I guess a lot of different styles of rap, because rap's really the only thing I listen to. But I listen to a lot of different subgenres of it, I guess. So I've got a pretty vast library of music. It's not just you, Bailey. It looks like Streamlabs is having some issues. It looks like it stopped, though. We dropped frames briefly. It's looking good now. As far as I can tell, I think we're back. Yeah, the frame drops have stopped, it seems. Is it good now, guys? It looks like the frames stopped dropping. If you're still getting issues, refresh, because it looks like the issues have cleared up on my end. Let me think. Let me see if I can figure out a favorite song. It's gonna be so difficult, but I'll try. You know, I got an easy way to do this. There's a website that gives you like all the stats of your Spotify listening. I'm just gonna see what my most listened to song is, and that's probably, I guess, my number one, right? If I've listened to it more than anything else, it's gotta be my number one. I think this is the right one. So... my top 3 most listened to artists are Suicide Boys, Cheetah, and Bones. My top 3 most listened to songs are Scrape by Suicide Boys, Don't Trust Anyone by Suicide Boys, and 6 Feet Deep by Cheetah. That is my top 3. That actually doesn't even sound right. Well, I guess 6 Feet Deep is the first off of an album, so that would make sense. It would get played the most. Yeah, so I guess that wouldn't really be my favorites. Most of those are like beginning of an album or ones that I listened to pretty heavily for a period of time. I guess they're not really my favorites. Stream's looking better now? Alright, sweet. That is good. But yeah, my favorite wow. My favorite artist is Cheetah. But as far as favorite song, it's hard for me to choose. There's a level 6 there. Oh my gosh, there's 3 level 6s. How are you not dead, sir? How are you not dead? There we go. Albino? Maybe. I don't think it is, but maybe. Yeah, it's understandable, Pelican. I used to listen to some Busta Rhymes as well. Like I said, I listen to a variety of different rap. I've got literally like everybody that you could think of probably on my my favorites. Yeah, they are. It's hard to tell if they're albino or not. We will find out whenever we get over this side. Yeah, I was never really much on most of the older, like, 90s rap, but I don't mind some Snoop Dogg and some Busta Rhymes. I've always liked Busta Rhymes just because of his faster paced rapping style. But for the most part, I listen to a lot of more modern underground rap. Looks like someone bleached them. Yeah, kind of. But from what I could figure out by looking up bobcats online, it does seem like they do look like that in real life. All the different colors I've seen when I looked up pictures of them, which is pretty cool. Very top lake, left corner. I think I know which one you're talking about. This one right here? I think I know what you're talking about. Is this the zone? Yes, we need beavers. Give us the beavers. Nah, no level 9s today. Hopefully, this little guy will be a 9 though. It's a 5. Holy, what a giant. I think that might be the biggest bobcat ever. Holy. I cannot hit anything today. I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that bobcats are tiny. And they run. Yeah, for sure, Pelican, for sure. Oh my gosh, Archie. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. If I wouldn't get copyrighted for it, I'd play a quick little snippet of the type of stuff that I listen to, but I know it'll get claimed if I do. So I'm not going to do that. It was only for that day, Scott. So if you became a member on the day where I was doing that, then yeah, you choose a diamond. But that was only for one day. I was just doing it as a bonus for anybody that became a member during that live stream. It wasn't for like a whole thing. Otherwise, it's just the perks that you see in the member selection screen. Hey, Faith, how's it going? How you doing? Oh, you did actually? Well, in that case, I must have already wrote you down. Because I wrote down... I have the requests from everybody that did it that day. Which one were you? Drilling rifle with buckshot, 44 Magnum, 243 soft point, or crossbow? Because I already did everybody from that day. I remember because we got 3 during that stream, and then 2 like during the day but after the stream. Really? I did well, actually I can check right now. I can go ahead and look at... I've got all the stats right here so I can see exactly when you did. Because I know for a fact I wrote down all the requests that I got that day. See if I can find it. No, it's... You did it the day after, it says. Because it was like three days ago. Technically 4 days ago, actually. It was Snarly, Tokyo, Landon, and Hunter that did it. And then you became a member yesterday, it says. It says 1 day ago. So you did it after we were already done with it. Hey, Cozy. Best map for elk. There's 2 different elk species, so it depends on which one you really want to go for. Silver Ridge Peaks has Rocky Mountain elk, and then Layton Lakes has Roosevelt elk. That is 3 level 6s again. Oh my gosh, there's 4 level 6s. What is going on? Can I just get some 9s instead? Just flip that number upside down, please. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever seen 4 level 6s side by side by side. Oh my gosh. Can the big males please step out? We need some of them. To be honest, it's kind of funny though. Oh gosh. I actually did not mean to shoot there. Oh, this is gonna be a hard shot to hit. There we go. Not the greatest shot in the world, but it does the trick. Nice, Frantic. Wait, a female bobcat at this lake? What? That's a thing? It must be because I shot some females at a different lake. They probably swapped. Hey, SC, how's it going? Yeah, maybe, Scott. It might be. Hey, Hollow, how's it going? No worries, Hollow. No worries. Glad that you could make it. Nothing yet, Gage. A lot of level 6 Bobcats. That's about it. We legit had like 4 of them side by side just a second ago. It's kind of crazy the amount of level 6s we've seen and the lack of all other levels. Best map for moose grinding? I personally really like Layton Lakes. But some people just swear by Medved. Some people swear that Medved's the best moose place. I've never really had much luck there, but I really like Layton for moose. Especially with the changes they added with the last update to the need zones for them. It's pretty amazing to hunt moose on Layton with their current drink zones and stuff. And the thing is, like, they also feed right next to the water, so even if you're hunting other things, like when I'm hunting blacktail deer, when I'm during a blacktail drink time, there is still moose everywhere. It's just amazing on Layton. Level 5? Where were you hiding? Get smoked, nerd. So that's 4 bobcats down at this spot. Any more that we can smoke real quick? You are not a big male, but you know, you're getting smoked anyway. I don't think I have done the albino brown bear mission. Pretty sure I haven't. Best spots for them on Layton? Basically the entire left river. That is where I would start out, at least. The entire left river. Primarily at the top. The top part of the left river is just amazing. Jeez, these bobcats are amazing cash. Like, crazy good cash. I messed that one up and still got 1,000 from it. That is just amazing. Hey, Giovanni, how's it going? Yeah, the melanistic mountain lion is rare. 1,400 from that level 5. Holy. Hey, Bubbles, how's it going, man? How you doing? What's my favorite diamond that I've got? I don't know. Probably... out of all the ones I've killed, probably the leucistic diamond mallard. That's probably my favorite. Just because it's my favorite feather type for a duck. And it happened to be like an almost max score diamond. Only 26 of them out of 11k kills. That's wild. That is honestly crazy rare. That's actually pretty hilarious because there was somebody, there was another creator that was saying mountain lion rares are too easy to find. Yeah, too easy to find. 26 melanistics out of 11,000. Definitely sounds too easy to me. Oh yeah. Sounds super easy. Can this little guy turn, please? Another level 6, by the way. That's all we seem to find today. There we go. Yeah, Johnny, that's understandable. Nice, oh yes. My favorite animal? I'm torn between red deer and pheasant. I really like both of them. They're both a lot of fun. Lots of bobcats going down today. Next big animal I want to see in game? Wait, like big animal as in like favorite? Or big animal as in like giant elephant size animal? What type of big we talking here? 720. I think that's the end of it. We don't have much time left. Yeah, it'd be nice to have the ducks fixed for sure. Yeah, I didn't understand it either, Gage. It blew my mind that anybody could think that rare mountain lions are too easy to find. I don't see rare mountain lions that often at all. I see the diamonds quite often, but the rares? Nope. Don't see them hardly ever. Especially melanistic, they're so hard to find. The albino ones, they're definitely more common than the melanistic are, but they're still rare. Like, you don't see them every single time you go out. Yeah, diamond grays are amazing. Probably one of the cooler mountain lions you can get. Wish I had a rare mountain lion. Killed probably 1.5k on my SRP and only have 4 grays and 4 diamonds. Unlucky when it comes to them. Yeah, it is unfortunate, like, how random it can be sometimes. But I guess that's part of the game, right? Have you tried doing some multiplayer instead, Pelican? I get most of my rare and diamond mountain lions from multiplayer. So maybe if you play some multiplayer and go to servers that are at mountain lion time, maybe you'll have some good luck with them. That's where I get a lot of my good mountain lion trophies. Not that I can remember, Bailey, but they worked a little bit better. Ever since they made the change where animals instantly get moved to their zones whenever you switch the time, ducks just instantly go to their spots. But before, if you would change the time, there would be tons of ducks flying over going to their new zones. And that was like the one time where you could set up decoys and use a collar and get them to come down to you. But then they put through that patch that, although it made it much better for every other species, it made it so they all got to their zones on time. It made it so the ducks also got to their zones instantly, which made it so you couldn't really do much with them when it comes to hunting them the cool way. Holy Archie. Really hoping for Eland? Oh yeah, Eland would be amazing. Eland and, Sable. What else? Nyala. Greater Kudu. I'd eventually like to see muskox. Like, yeah, there's a lot of big game that would be cool. But I still think my most wanted species are Sitka black-tailed deer, Coos deer, Doll sheep, and the Pierre David's deer and the Aoudad. That's probably my most wanted species. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? Hey, Dakota, glad you enjoy the content. Had 2 level 3 Rio Grande turkey next to each other at the hotspot. That is insane, Scott. That is insane. I actually had something similar happen recently. I'm probably going to have it in its own dedicated video. More haze than you do. What's better, multiplayer or single player? I mean, there's not really a better of the two. It really depends on what you're looking for and what you're trying to do. If you're trying to grind for a specific species, I'd say that single player is typically better. because you can dedicate all your tents and tripods to hunting a species and just hunt them until you find some good stuff. But with multiplayer, the one thing that really makes it amazing is the fact that you can visit many servers and check all the hotspots in a pretty quick amount of time. And if you find some servers from lower level players, then there's a decent chance of diamonds and rares being at those hotspots. Where did that little guy go? 17 to 26. That's got to be his tracks. Might be a different one, actually. 26 to 35 brown. Oh well. We will keep moving on. They're probably way up there. That's unfortunate, Cozy. Hey, Pete, I'm glad you enjoy the videos. That's unfortunate, Rowan. It happens, though, man. It happens. Yeah, I've heard that there is a lot of issues with getting kicked from multiplayer on console, especially. I don't get kicked that often on PC, but I do hear that it's a pretty big issue on consoles. Yes, Hollow, I did. The little, like, campsite or whatever it is. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be pretty cool. Oh, speaking of other games, I just remembered I finally got access to the Cycle Frontier beta, so we're gonna be doing a stream on the Cycle later today. Excited to play that game. It looks really fun. It's got similarities to Escape from Tarkov, but it's got more of a cartoony art style, and it's not quite as hardcore, but it's got the same type of mechanics where, like, you go into a map looting for gear and crafting materials and stuff like that, and if you die, you lose everything. If you manage to extract, then you get to keep everything that's on you. So it's the same concept as Escape from Tarkov, but just with a lot of different gameplay elements compared to it. And it looks like a lot of fun. And there's also, instead of like scavs like there is in Tarkov, there is like little aliens and creatures and stuff that you can kill for a chance of getting certain resources to drop. So I'm kind of excited to play that. It's going to be fun. And ooh, that's a max weight bobcat track. Definitely got to chase that down. That could be something really good. Let's chase this little dude down. Where could it have gone? Let's inspect that.
Indigenous people's history is Mexican history. I hope their future is Mexico's future too.
2635, that's a brown. I'm sure it's over here somewhere. We'll look around. We did shoot a few over here, so we can go claim those now. Imagine if that was an albino. I'm gonna be so sad because I'm not recording it right now. Then I'll have to just go back in the stream and find the part where we killed it. You're saying level 9? I hope so. That would be pretty great. 5. Anything else? Oh my gosh, you guys called it. Oh my gosh, you guys called that it would be a 9. Oh my gosh, hello there. How's it going? And that's a brown fur type. I want that so bad. Oh my gosh, please, please, please give me a shot. And don't troll. Please don't troll. That would be all too sad. You know, we can probably chase it and catch up to it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. A level 9. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where's the tracks? I need to find its tracks. There's so many tracks around here. That's a pheasant track. Where did the pheasant even come from? Where is it? This is the track. Yeah, brown. This is it. Oh my gosh. Come back here. We need to get you down, you big male. Okay, there's the one that we shot. It was with this guy. Oh my gosh. What lake am I at? I'm at this lake right here. There's the 5. Come on. Let's get to a spot where we can actually see it. I think we should be able to push it out into the desert. Our dog is growling, which means it's probably very close. We'll have to go back and pick up those others in a little bit. Oh! I just got attacked by a level 9. How's it going, buddy? We're just chasing a level 9 bobcat, don't mind me. Just gonna chase this guy out of here. I hear another one. Oh, there's javelinas too. Oh, great. Javelina. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be perfect. We got it out in the desert. We got this bobcat out into the desert where we can get it. Now let's just wait for it to calm down. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Let's just prone so that it calms down faster. Stay down, Hunter. Don't mess this up for me. I don't want to mess this up because the brown fur types are really cool. I actually really want to get this. It's 25 to 28 on the estimate. I don't remember what diamond is. We need to move. It's out of view now. Gosh, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. There it is, 150 out. I just need it to calm down. $27.6? Alright. Awesome. Oh, is it gonna do the dance the whole time? Come on, little guy. Cooperate. Gosh, he's gonna be acting weird the whole time, isn't he? I could take that, but I don't want to risk it. He's in such a cool spot, though. Come on. This is gonna be difficult, man. This little guy does not want to cooperate. Is he coming back towards me? He might be. You know, it might actually be the smart move to just wait for him. If he's gonna walk back towards us, then That should be perfect. Oh, of course he wouldn't. Hey, calm down. No, stop running away. Oh my gosh, there we go. That was such a risky shot to have to take, but it worked out. So that's all that matters. We got it down. I think we made a good shot. I don't think that was spine. So we should be good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think it was spine. I think we're good. I think we made that shot nicely. Yeah, Blitz, it's rough, man. Those spinning cats are so difficult to hit. Yeah, it's vitals. That is vital blood. Please do not troll. I beg of you, please do not troll me. That would be quite sad. It's a diamond, 2770. Let's go. That is a beauty right there. Such a cool fur type to get on a diamond as well. So we now have a red, a common, and a brown Mexican bobcat diamond. That's so cool. And you know what? We can actually have a bobcat only wall now, because I've got those three that are next to each other, the albino and the two diamonds. But then I think I have like a springbok or something in the last spot, or like a mouflon. So we can now put a fourth bobcat there. And we have yet to get a duplicate color. We've got a different color of diamond every time. That is super awesome. That is super awesome, guys. Now, I wasn't going to mention this because I didn't know that we were going to get a diamond today, but if you guys don't want to hear spoilers for a future video, then close your ears right now. But anyway, last night I was hunting bobcats, right? And I ended up finding another common level 9, and it ended up trolling by 0.1. So I was pretty sad after that, and I was really hoping that we could get something to make up for that today, and we just did, so I'm pretty happy now. I don't even care that I got trolled on that common, because now I just got a diamond brown, so that's awesome. We still got to go back here and check out these as well. We got to go see if those were albino, or if that one was albino. Redemption indeed. Redemption indeed. It's so nice. Feels great. Nice, DQ. That's the only thing that we've got so far. So far, that's the only good thing. Spoiler over. Hey, dear meat lover, it's been pretty good, man. We just got ourselves a diamond bobcat, so I'm pretty happy. Oh, we do, Mel? That's awesome. Honestly, some of the coolest fur types, so. I absolutely love the way the red and the brown bobcats look. They're so nice. What colors is there again? There's the blue, red, brown, tan, and common, right? Those 5, I believe. So we still need tan, and we still need blue for the diamonds. Nice, dear. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I hope it's an albino as well. I don't think it is. I mean, it didn't really look like one to me, so I guess we'll find out. Same, Gage, same. I really need to find a blue diamond. They look so good. It'd be amazing to find one. I should probably drink my coffee, shouldn't I? It's getting cold. I stand corrected. It's not getting cold, it is cold. Ugh. Gonna have to go heat that up. I don't know what max score is. I'm guessing it's 29 if your max weight one was 28.9. There's like a small window where they could score like above or below. So I think that's probably like 0.1 below. So yeah, 29 would most likely be it. Would you do a setup tour in the future? Maybe once I end up moving into a new place. Because my setup's not super clean at the moment. Need to get everything set up nicer before I do something like that. It is, dear meat. It is. Yeah, I still can't believe that, Frantic. I cannot believe that you actually found one like that. I've never seen a mountain goat hit 115. Never. But I guess that just goes to show, like, pretty much exactly what I talk about, where there really is no max score for True Rex. There's always going to be the chance of a better one showing up. And, I mean, you getting that 115 kind of shows that. Okay, so it was just a common. It was not an albino. Both commons. No, I have not seen a melanistic bobcat. I've seen like a couple screenshots of one, but I haven't actually found one in game. I gotta say though, they look pretty cool. I like them. Yeah, Johnny. Frantic found a 115 mountain goat. First time I've ever heard of one. You did, Bailey, you did. You called that. Wait, light brown is a fur type? Are you sure light brown is? I don't think I've ever seen one of those. And yeah, I knew about albino and melanistic. I was talking more of the common fur types. The common and uncommons, like blue, red, brown, common, tan. Like those types. I didn't know there was a light brown. Is there? I've never seen one, so I don't know. We have a little bit of time. I want to go check this lake. I have not hunted this lake at all for bobcat. So hopefully there's some good males up here. Yes, great ones are on console. .415 RME too, jeez. Oh yeah, I do remember the 275 fallow, I think. I remember seeing your 275 fallow a while back. That is honestly quite an insane trophy. Yeah, there's been quite a few people that have got the great one on console. It's definitely there. I guess the biggest thing to keep in mind is that it's pretty random, like, when you'll get it. So some people kill a couple hundred, others kill like 10,000 before they find it. Really just depends on the luck you end up getting. These lakes have decent spawns? I'll have to check them. I've actually never gone to either of these little ones, so we'll have to see those as well. Oh, you meant 515, gotcha. I kind of figured. Yeah, Kyla. I mean, 272 is still cool. That's still a big male. That's like, I think 7 points bigger than my biggest. I'm pretty sure my biggest fallow is like 265. I think I've only killed like 4 or 5 fallow diamonds, and the 265 was my biggest. Yeah, 270 fallow are very rare. You don't see a lot of them. At 1,000 already and already dead inside. It is quite the grueling grind, that's for sure. Hey Marcus, how's it going? We ended up getting a diamond bobcat with the brown fur type. Nice, Cozy. That's awesome. The bigger one is like I was talking about, so this one out of the 3? Or do you mean the bigger one on the map? So like this one, El Potrero? Yeah, Frantic. I mean, the biggest thing with not messing up trophies is just taking your time on the shots. Take your time to line up, make sure that it's a perfect shot. I mean, obviously, if you're in multiplayer, I guess it's a little bit different because you never know when you'll get kicked or anything like that, but if it's like a big diamond or a diamond that I really need, I take as much time as I can lining up the perfect shot. Treat every diamond as if it's a great one and you'll mess up less diamonds than normal. I guess that's a good way to look at it. Just treat all of the diamonds as if they're a great one. Do not get nervous? Yeah, true. That is also a big one. Because nervousness means shakiness, and you don't want that when lining up on a diamond. Ooh, that's a blue right there. 26 to 35 kgs. Little blue bobcat. Ooh, ooh, mythical. Holy. It's another one there. Explain to me how that first shot missed and then the second one hit and I really did not change anything with my aiming. Well, he's down. Where'd the other... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say where'd that other one go, but there he is. I mean, we hit it. I don't know how well. There's a 6 and a 3. Nice. To the right should be more zones. Yeah, I did hear a few over there, and I found some over in that area during the Rancho Early Access, but I haven't really visited this lake since then, so I don't really know how much I've got here. We'll do a full loop around and eventually end up over there. Oh, that explains it, Frantic. Yeah, it's understandable. I did the same thing with a brown bear. Before I knew what diamonds were, I blasted a brown bear with the 338, and back on the old scoring system, you could not do that. 338 versus a brown bear was a no-go. As far as I remember, at least. Where is this little... Oh. Hello, little blue bobcat. You are quite small. I don't even know if any of those hit. SRP or Rancho? Might as well go for SRP, right? Yeah, I've definitely spined a few diamonds myself as well. What's my biggest diamond? Of what species? Because there's not really a way to gauge, like, biggest diamond in general, since each of them are scored differently. But is there, like, any particular species you'd like to know my biggest one of? Lots of javelina zones, I see. Maybe one of these days we'll have to set up for a javelina grind. Once I get finished with the great one grind and get like all the great ones that I want, I'll probably end up redistributing a lot of my tents to kind of better cover the map. Thought they were class 7? No, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about before they changed the classes. I'm talking about back when Medved first released. That's when I shot a brown bear with a 338. I'm not talking about the current system. I'm talking about the old system. Because if I remember right, back then you couldn't use the 338 on them. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, we'll get back to the mellow red deer grind eventually. I still badly need it, so we'll continue it at some point. Currently, there's just one great one, and that is the whitetail deer. But that great one whitetail has, I believe, 6 different rack configurations. Yeah, Solar, we got ourselves a diamond brown bobcat. Yeah, I can't remember either, Blitz. It has been a long time. I mean, Flinter would probably know, right? Kyla, would you be able to ask Flinter if you used to be able to use the 338 on Brown Bear back before they changed the scoring system? Because I can't remember. $26.35, that's a tan. Yeah, he probably does. He probably does have a video on it. In that case, I'm wondering... I'm wondering if maybe I shot it too many times or something. Because I remember it got messed up. Because I never had a diamond rating until I got that red deer. That is in my first Call of the Wild video on the channel. Oh, that's another thing. A lot of you guys might not know this, but my first diamond ever is actually on the channel. It's like my first Call of the Wild video. It's a little cringy because it was a montage I made when I was younger, I believe. Trying to remember when. I think I was like 17 or something. So I think it was like 6 years ago. It had to have been. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was more recent. Nice, Kyla. Let me know what he says, I guess. Thank you. Because, I mean, if anybody's gonna know, Flinter would know. That's insane, Lunar. That is insane. I'd like some of that luck. Top 5 favorite animals to hunt? Let's get this real quick. Pheasants, red deer, whitetail deer, I'd say. Mountain lions are number 4, and this isn't in any particular order. This is just, in a whatever order, you know. This isn't the actual order in which I like them the most, but... What else? I don't know what the 5th would be. Maybe mule deer? I do really enjoy mule deer. Although I like pronghorn a lot too, but I think I have more fun grinding the mule deer, even though I like the pronghorn more. So yeah, I'd probably choose mule deer as number 5. Yes, Archie. Of course, what else would we be doing? That's what we're here for. Oh my gosh, the mating call for the Mexican bobcat is terrifying. So is the warning call, as we all know. My favorite map? Silver Ridge Peaks is my favorite, Rancho is my second, and then Tiahuaro is my 3rd favorite. And then it kind of goes back and forth between the rest of them. I really don't have... I guess any rankings beyond the top 3 because it changes so much for the others. There's the level 6. Where's our 8? Our level 8's got to be back here somewhere. I actually do have a mule deer hunt coming up very shortly, Gray. It's not going to be on SRP, but I do have a mule deer video coming up probably tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow I should have one. I believe that was the first video I recorded at least, so it should be the one that goes live tomorrow. And then we're going to have a video on Bass Pro Shops The Hunt. And then the day after that, we've got a underrated weapons video again. So these next few days are going to be stacked with awesome uploads. Where's the mythical? Oh, there it is. How's it going, little guy? Fancy meeting you here. 2610. We actually got vitals, wow. That surprises me. Alright, let's jump into multiplayer. We did a full 2 runs here on single player. Ended up getting a diamond. Let's see what we can find on multi. Yeah, I thought so, Blitz, because I remember I used the 338 and I ended up not getting diamond. But that could have also been, like, a number of other things as well. But I thought that we couldn't use it on them. Where should we go to? This one's at Bobcat time. I'm gonna go heat my coffee up real quick. Alright, I am back. Rainbow deer time. Rainbow deer time. Holy. Ooh, nobody's touched this lake. Sweet. Okay, good to know, Archie. Yeah, I could have swore that we couldn't use the 338. Another question that I have, though, is, did they change anything with the, weapons before they changed the full class system? Like, before scoring 2.0, did they make any changes at all? Because it's possible that they might have not been, that the 338 might not have been usable and then made usable. I'm curious, because I know they made minor adjustments throughout the original scoring system. Canadian Way, thank you so much for the super chat. Hope you've been doing awesome, and welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, my dude. I'm just having the hardest time remembering if they changed anything with the 338 from Medved release to when they changed it to 2.0. I feel like they could have changed it at some point. They did that with stuff like, because you know they adjusted things like the 30-06. They made it so you could hunt whitetail with it. Because at first you could not hunt whitetail with the 30-06, and then they adjusted it to where you could. I'm curious if something like that happened with the 338 at some point in its lifespan. Yeah, it definitely didn't work on black bear. Experts' opinions are divided, imagine. I know, right? It's crazy. Who do we believe? What do we believe? Used to be only used on class 8 and 9? Yeah, and didn't they have a completely different class system back then? It went from up to like 4, I think? Or something like that? Oh, we are, Mel? I did not even see that. Oh yeah, there you are. Holy. Of course you would be on a Bobcat time server. I should have known. I don't see any Bobcats though, so no luck. I just haven't been feeling like doing any of the 60-minute trophy challenges. As with any series, if I'm not really enjoying making it, I don't make it, so I just stopped making that one because, I don't know, it just got boring for me. I did a good amount of them, so after a while it just got kind of boring. I felt like it wasn't really, like, any different each time that I'd do it, so I just decided to, take a break from the series. It might come back at some point, but as of now, not really doing that series. The underrated weapons series has kind of taken over that one. And then once we finish the underrated weapons series, we'll switch to a new series. I haven't decided what it's going to be though, so if anybody's got any ideas for a brand new series, let me know. Because I'll need a new series to start up once we get done with underrated weapons. Because we're getting close to being finished with it. There's not too many more underrated weapons. Yeah, Jay, we've got an episode of that coming out in 2 days. Nice, Nep, that's awesome. Holy. Kyla tossing out that baby crow emote at lightning speeds. That's a mythical. Looks like a common, though. A mythical common. Let's go, get that big male down. Where did he even go? Where did that guy even go? It had to have gone this way. Yeah, true, Kyla. True. Those high-pitched baby screeches. The most adorable thing known to man. We haven't really got anything else since the diamond DQ. Where did that little mythical go? He has eluded us, I see. That should be illegal. Can't allow that. I bet it looped around. Oh well. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not a diamond. Yeah, 223 is garbage. It's not gonna be an underrated weapon, that's for sure. I've already got like 3 weapons I'm not ever doing in the series. The 223 is one of them, and then the 45 and the 357, because they're not underrated. They're just trash. Yeah, there is one, Fred. I guess I could say that for Fortnite. When Fortnite first came out, it was actually a pretty enjoyable game. I actually liked it a lot, and then as it became more mainstream, they almost like simplified it too much. And then just kept adding random stuff that changed the game, and it was just not good anymore to me. I enjoyed it when it first came out. It was pretty fun for the first year or so. I think like the first 2 seasons were great, and then it just went downhill from there. Yeah, I did check it on my single player, and I didn't have any males, sadly. I think I had like 10 females and no males. Haven't checked it in multiplayer much, though. Uh, 7:19, so they're probably done. Probably done drinking. Somebody's down at the hotspot already. Where could we head to? It's not quite whitetail time. I think it's bighorn time, actually. So maybe we'll check here. Let me see. Domineer. You have a guide on where to set up tents and tripods on Layton for a Great One grind? No I don't, because I really don't hunt Layton for the Great One anymore. After Rancho came out, Layton's just not really that great. It doesn't really compare to Rancho's Great One grinding. So I haven't really learned much about the new Layton zones for them. And the thing about it is it's very difficult to even make a guide like that because there's so many spots the whitetail can have drink zones. It would be impossible to make a guide on where to put up tents and stands. Because take, for example, there's probably like 100 different locations that you could have a drink zone for whitetail deer. And around 50 of those zones will be ones that will get occupied by your herds of whitetail. But that still leaves like 50 others where you have to check them, but there's a chance they might not be there. It's just really rough with Layton whitetail. There's so many places they can be, and since they have such a wide range, it's really difficult to find all of your zones on Layton. So it'd be difficult to make a guide like that. I have a legendary bobcat on my map that's 25 to 28, and I think it's a brown. Nice, awesome, Conus, that's awesome. A shotgun series? That could be kind of fun. Not gonna lie, that wouldn't actually be too bad. I wouldn't mind that. Need to lower the number of female bighorns on the map? Maybe. I mean, to be fair, there is big herds that are all males as well. Just gotta end up finding them, you know? I've actually got a pretty simplified setup for the Great One grind, Domineer. If you want, you can... Or actually, let's leave the server real quick and go to single player. And I'll show you my current setup because it's very, very awesome. It's by far the most effective setup that I've been able to put together. Oh, you think it's cap, Archie? Well, I'm gonna show you then. Because, I've actually got one at my starter lake. if I can find the bed. Let's go to about 5. Holy. Holy. A bit much, Fred. A bit much spam. It's fine to use the emotes, just holy. That was so many at once. Let's see if they'll appear, Archie. Hey Archie, what do you know? Look at that. It's all male bighorns. That's great. Ooh, hi. That's a nice respawn. And a 7 here. We rarely have males here. But see what I mean, Archie? That is all male bighorn. And we got some random whitetail for some reason. And a 6 here. Oh my gosh, it's all males now. Where'd the females go? I guess they swipped. Swipped? Wow, that's not even a word. Switched. Alright. So this is my current setup for the Great One grind on Rancho. I only have tents at 4 lakes. And that's really all you need for grinding the Great One on Rancho. You don't need to hunt every single zone that you have. I just picked these 3 lakes right here because they're the easiest. And then I set up the tents like this because the way that I've got them set up, I can fast travel to 1, shoot everything from there, and then once I fast travel, the ones that were around here will render in. So it's a very effective way to hunt the Great One on Rancho. And then I did the same thing over here. I start out on this one, I shoot all of these at these 3 zones right here. Then I go over, claim them all. When I fast travel here, I'll be able to see the ones here, so I can shoot those. Then fast travel here, claim them. Then I fast travel down here, shoot any whitetail that might be here. When I claim them, these ones will render in, and so then I go claim those, and then I shoot anything that might be right here or here, and then I fast travel, claim those. Fast travel over here, hunt a few here, then go around and claim them. If I shot any here, then I'll claim those as well. So it's definitely, it takes a lot of tents. I had to use all 16 to get my setup the way that it is, but it can be done, Domineer. It can be done. Rancho grinding is amazing once you get everything set up. Let's get this little bobcat real quick, though. I really want to take that out. Get this little mythical guy down. I'm actually surprised we got all males at this lake now. That's actually impressive. I don't know if that was good. It most certainly wasn't. Neither was that, wow. It must be just past 300. Yeah, that one did it. So it was just past 300. Oh, got you, Domineer. That's understandable. That is understandable. Holy. I know we were doing multiplayer, but I mean, we jump back into single player and we've got 4 nice males at this lake. I gotta take them down. Hey, Tyke, how's it going? Hope you've been doing well. Let's see what we got. Are there any other bobcats that have rendered in? 2 female. Lots of bighorn. Nope, think we're good. 2610. It's a good looking mythical. Honestly, guys, the more I hunt these, the more I'm really starting to love the bobcats. Like, they are so much fun to hunt. And they look amazing. I think I really underestimated them. Yeah, for sure, man. I can do that. I'll give you a quick look at each of them. That way you can screenshot the setups or whatever you want to do. I'll stay on each one of these for like 10 or 15 seconds. That should give you enough time to screenshot them. Yeah, they do give good money as well. They definitely do. Alright, now for the next lake, which is Ghost Lake down here. Now, keep in mind you don't have to set up the tripods exactly how I have them. Just make sure you have a tripod to where you can use them whenever you need them. But you don't absolutely need them. And also, something that I've been doing that seems to work pretty good is just shooting every single deer you see. Don't really worry about deleting zones because they always come back to the exact same lake, so tripods aren't even like necessary for the Great One grind on Rancho. You can get away with not using them because even if you delete zones, they always come back to the same lake. And now for the last one right here. Good old Bosque Alto. Can't figure out why you call it Ghost Lake? Because it looks like a ghost. That's why. I'll show you again, Archie. After we get done, with this. And then the, last one, it's pretty simple. Just this little lake up here. Just put one tent and one stand. And then what I do is I go to the stand and start calling all the deer from this lake. And, look at that. See? This is the ghost's head. This is one of its arms. That's its other arm. This is like the long squiggly body. See, Archie? Ghost's head, its arm, squiggly body. Think like a cartoon ghost. It's like that type of ghost, you know? Yeah, it's not a bad way to do it either, Gage. You can do it either way, really. I just have it that one way. I'm taking the next great one with the 6.5. I mean, maybe, Archie. I guess I could kind of see that. But I hope that helps, Domineer. No, I don't use the central top lake because it's too brushy. It's really brushy and that makes it take too long to hunt them. I went for the 4 most efficient lakes, the ones that I can hunt the quickest. It's the same with this lake. I don't hunt this lake because it's very brushy and I would use way too much tents just to be able to see all the zones. And I'd rather dedicate those tents towards these lakes. And it's the same with this one, too much brush. There's a lot of whitetail zones up here, but it's difficult to hunt them all in a timely manner. But I mean, some people use that lake and do fine with it. It comes down to personal preference. I just don't like using those lakes. Where's the other tracks? Oh, invisible. That's where they are. Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable, Archie. Understandable for sure. A very weird ponytail. Wait. Maybe I was missing something too. Let's see. Okay, I think I kind of get it. Okay. Yeah, I kind of see what you're talking about. Interesting. Never thought of it that way. I'm pretty sure I just call it Ghost Lake because that's what I heard Lady Legend calling it. I think it was Lady that called it Ghost Lake. Or was it Flinter? I think it was Lady. Nice, Nep, that's awesome. I see a ghost right away. Yeah, me too. I saw a ghost the first time that I realized like what it looked like, I guess. Because I heard Lady call it Ghost Lake, and I was like, Ghost Lake? And so I looked at it close, and I was like, oh yeah, that is a ghost. Wow. Oh, there's a female bobcat. So yeah, it looks like a bunch of the male and female bobcats swapped. So the lake that we just shot all the males at, it swapped females with this lake. So there's now a female bobcat here. Ghost Lake or Lady Lake? I guess you could call it Lady Lake as well. Saw a bunch of jagged edges making a weird shape. Yeah, that's what I saw at first too. And until it was pointed out to me that it was a ghost lake. And I was like, yeah, that's a ghost lake. You're right. I saw a lake. You know, that is also very correct. I guess I saw a lake too when I first saw it. Who would have thought that when you look at a lake, you see a lake? Kinda crazy. Hey, AEW, how's it going? You saw water? Yeah, I guess it is natural that you would see water when you look at a lake. That is true. So, I mean, some people see water, some people see a lake, some people see a ghost, some people see a lady, some people see a jagged-edged lake. Really just depends on how you view it. Is water wet? Only sometimes. It's obviously Pixels. You're right, it is Pixels. That's the best one yet. Best way to put it. It's Pixels. This lake has not had a bobcat in ages. I shot like 4 here one night. And haven't seen one here since. I'd say so, LWR. It's my second favorite map in the game, and if you like hunting the whitetail or want a great one grind, I definitely recommend it. The bobcats are a lot of fun. It's definitely the best map for whitetail and mule deer and coyote. Honestly, Layton doesn't even compare with whitetail or coyotes to Rancho anymore. And I'd say it's probably the best bighorn map as well. It seems more manageable than Silver Ridge Peaks. Mainly because they have a longer drink time. And then the pheasants are an absolute blast. So I would say this map's worth getting. It's definitely one of my favorites. I mean, yeah, I'd go for it, Gray. I'd say shoot whatever you come across. Oh yes, there is coyotes on Layton. They're very elusive and non-existent most of the time. I once heard that you will see 1,000 ducks before you see 1 coyote on Layton Lakes. Most true statement ever. Alright, later, Frantic. Thanks for dropping in, man. What was my best diamond? Probably diamond leucistic mallard or diamond piebald caribou. One of the two. Let's go back to Rancho Multi. What time do we want to go to, though? Let's do a quick mule deer server. Honestly, I wouldn't mind the 22 going up to class 2. I think it would be kind of cool. Although, I think I would rather that they make the 223 usable on classes 1 to 3. I think that's honestly where the 223 should be at. I don't feel like it should be a class 4 rifle. It should definitely be for classes 1 to 3 in my opinion. This map has so many zones discovered. This might not be the best map to be on then. It's probably been hunted pretty thoroughly. I doubt we'll find any rares or diamonds. 223 versus Duck. Who wins? Probably the Duck, knowing my aim. I'd say the Duck wins every time. What guns do I use for the Great One grind? I use the M1 and the 300 Magnum. I use the M1 for when I'm trying to kill a bunch of deer in one herd. Like if there's 4 or 5 different deer that I'd like to take out of a herd, I'll use the M1 for them. A lot of times on longer range shots on like small bucks or does, I'll use the 300. Just so they don't run as far. I got the diamond piebald caribou like years before I did YouTube. It was on the release of Yukon. I think it was like a week after Yukon release was when I got that. CB, thank you so much for the super chat. How you been? What new map should they do next? I really want to see Africa 2. If they don't do Africa 2, I'd like to see like a Texas style game ranch or a Texas game ranch style map with a bunch of exotic species like Pierre David's deer, white stags, I think there's like 4-horned ram there as well. Like there's a million different things that can be on a Texas game ranch. So I'd love to see them do that style of map. I mean, it's not like they haven't already done a game ranch style map. Parque Fernando's basically a game ranch, so it wouldn't even be like anything they haven't done before. It would just have a lot of really cool species. They could also do stuff like the scimitar oryx. They could do a lot of different African antelope species. They could do a bunch of different types of like wild cattle. There's a lot of cool stuff that could be done with it. Let me actually find the shopping page, or not shopping page, the site page real quick. The Ox Ranch. Oh yeah, that's a few of the other ones. They can have stuff like the hog deer, Eld's deer, the Barasinga, muntjac deer. What else do we got? Pierre Davis deer, white elk, white stag, the addax, which looks kind of like a kudu, Arabian oryx, black buck, black wildebeest, blesbok, blue wildebeest, bongo, dama gazelle, eland, gemsbok, Grant's gazelle, impala. Like there's a lot of awesome stuff. I'll link the page real quickly to you guys, because I would love to see a Texas game ranch map, because of the fact that this is all of the different species that are offered. Oh my gosh, why am I at 8 FPS? Why am I at 8 FPS? Get out of this area. Why did I just drop to 8 FPS? But if you guys haven't, I definitely recommend checking out that page I just linked. Just imagine a map with, let's say, 8 species of your choice from that list. Could you imagine how cool that would be? Just to have a game ranch could have any mix of those. It would be so cool. Yeah, Gray. Just your average day on console at 1 FPS. I just got the console experience. Feels bad, man. The lag came over here to show me what it's like. Well, there's another server that's at Muley time, so let's just go there. 8 times my normal FPS and you're complaining. Oh, man. That's great. Favorite animal to hunt? It's between pheasant and red deer. I enjoy both of them quite a lot. Okay, so it looks like they've hunted whitetail deer there, but they probably have not gone for muleys, so let's see. Let's see. Pretty much Hirsch 2.0, but better. Hey, if there was a map that had Hirschfelden species, but was, I guess, easier to hunt than Hirschfelden, I'd be all for it. Because, like, I like Hirschfelden and I like the species, it's just a lot of the drink zones for animals are terrible. Like, they're in really brushy areas that make it very hard to grind. And I wouldn't have a problem with that if all of the other maps were equal in difficulty, but because there's so much easier maps out there, it makes it hard to hunt Hirschfelden and not feel like I'm wasting my time. It's strange. Like, that's the thing. I would not mind Hirschfelden and Medved being so difficult if all of the other maps were equal difficulty. If all the other maps were brushy around the drink zones, then it wouldn't be a problem. But because Hirschfelden and Medved are so much harder to hunt than other maps, it makes them almost feel like I'm not making the most out of my time whenever I hunt there. Yes, I do hunt IRL. Haven't in a few years, but I used to, and I plan to in the future. Yeah, Alberta could be cool. We need Hirschfelden too, but with animals this time? That is hilarious. That is a problem that Hirschfelden has. There's like no animals in half of the map. Is that a... Oh, okay, that's a dilute. I thought I saw an albino, but it's just a dilute. Tricking me once again. I've got most species. I'm missing a few, though. I think I'm missing, like, 5 diamonds. 4 or 5. Yeah, the white elk are really cool. That's why I really think it would be so cool to see a Texas Game Ranch style map. And the thing is, since Call of the Wild never does like exact copies of areas, they kind of just give you a rough idea of where it's based off of, but they never tell you exactly. Because of that, they could just do the species from Texas Game Ranches and make it so the actual map in game is not a game ranch, but just a normal map, but still include the species from game ranches. Because at the end of the day, it is a game. They can do it whatever way they want, and I think that would be pretty cool. It would definitely be awesome to see those types of species brought in. I think the one I'd be most excited for is the white stags, though. It's literally like a white red deer that isn't albino. It's so cool. I'd love to be able to hunt them. Nothing crazy over there. I mean, that's basically the Big Rat Great One, ah yes? Basically the Big Rat Great One. Has anybody hunt? Oh, nobody's hunted here. I really want to go up there. You know what? We're gonna do it. Time for the long trek. Nice, Nick. Bought my dog a squeaky chicken toy. Currently deaf, starting to regret my decisions. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, let's get that ATV out and head over to that spot. It's a long, long drive. Yeah, let's get onto the road. Yeah, Benjamin. You want white springbok? Oh yeah. There's so many cool species that could be with a Texas game reserve. It would be so, so cool. And we could basically have Africa 2.0 built into it, because there's so many different African antelope species that can be there. It would literally be the best of both worlds. We could have like Gemsbok and Blesbok and Kudu on the exact same map as whitetail. Like, could you imagine how insane that would be, having whitetail, red deer, Pierre David's deer, and then a bunch of African antelope species on the same map. That would be so awesome. I think that's one of the biggest reasons I'd love to see something like that, because the possibilities would be endless. They could literally just go crazy and add whatever species they want, basically. It would literally be the best map in the game if they ever did it. Hey, Cody, how's it going? You missed a diamond bobcat. How'd you go third person on a quad? With the C key. I mean, I don't think it's a matter of being realistic or not, Lunar. Those species do get hunted. At least the elephants and giraffes do. I don't really know anywhere where tigers are hunted much. Or at least I'm not familiar with it. I haven't really looked into it too much, though. But elephants and giraffes are hunted. And I mean, Ultimate Hunting's gonna have them, so we'll eventually get to hunt them at least. Even if EW doesn't ever add them. Yeah, rattlesnakes on Rancho would actually be kind of cool, not gonna lie. That type of thing would be fun. Imagine you're just walking along and you get bit by a rattlesnake and have to be rushed back to the outpost. That'd be wild. That is a bush. She's doing really good, Scott. Doing super good. Yeah, probably, Isaac, but I'd still love to see it. And I mean, it would still have very different species, so it would at least have that going for it. That could make it so they would do it. It's hard to say, though. I mean, either way, I'd love to see it. I know, right? Rattlesnakes would literally smoke all of us. We would be dead. That's a strong bush, it really is. Yeah, there is a lot of endangered species in the game. I think the reason they don't do elephants is because it's a little bit different. Not only are they endangered, but there's also like a lot of what's the word? A lot of stigma around hunting them. There's a lot of people that are against the hunting of elephants, so I guess they're just afraid to add something that could make people mad. Because there is... all it would take is like one like news outlet or something getting mad, and it could be bad for the game. I guess that's their whole thought of it. I still don't really see why. I mean, it's just a game. Hunting Unlimited has elephants in it, and they never got any flack for it. Level 2. Sad day. Hey, John, how's it going? But yet I slaughter 200 deer a day. I know, right? It's almost like it's not realistic in the first place, so who cares if we get elephants? I'd love to see them. Hello, sir. Let's smoke you real quick. I did not hit that at all. Sad day. Very sad. Probably because I wasn't 0 to 150. That would explain it. I swear, if I would have hit one of those shots and not the easy ones. Yeah, that'd be interesting, LWR. Yeah, sounds about right, oh yes. And I mean, there are ways that they could implement elephant hunting and have it not be an issue. Like, with all the things they're worried about, there's ways to get around it. Like in real life, when people hunt elephants, the majority of the time, you know, they pay quite a bit for the ability to do that. And as far as I understand, a lot of that money goes towards, like, the conservation of elephants, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what I had heard. But whenever you actually go out for an elephant hunt, they always have you take, like, the mature elephants that are terrorizing the herds. Like, you don't just go out and shoot any elephant. They make sure you're taking one that is ready to be taken. You end up taking the ones that are past their prime for, like, breeding and are just there causing trouble, pushing away all the younger elephants. I don't see why they don't just, like, implement a storyline or something that has that, right? Like, just implement something that explains how you do it, what the proper way to do it is, and how it helps the elephants more than it hurts them. All they'd have to do is implement something like that. Just giving you some facts about how it actually goes down in real life. I don't see why they don't just do something like that. And I mean, a lot of people have recommended, you know, like, if they add elephants in, make, like, a portion of the proceeds from the DLC go towards, elephant conservation, right? And that would also be a great idea. So, like, there's a lot of ways that they could work around the whole concerns that they have. Hopefully one of these days they'll do that. Oh, and also, guys, we just hit 23,200 subs. Holy. You guys know what that means. Only 800 off of the 24-hour stream. I am honestly so excited for that 24-hour stream. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be such a crazy stream. We'll most likely end up doing at least 6 hours of Call of the Wild during that 24-hour stream, and then probably, like, the same on Class, and I crashed. Like I was saying, probably the same on Classic, and then we'll also play stuff like probably Tarkov, and if we end up hitting 24K before the cycle playtest is done, then we'll do some of that. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing Faz, for sure. I mean, the new update will be out by then, so we'll definitely play Faz. Maybe some Ark Survival Evolved. We'll play a lot of the games that we've played on the channel before. Maybe the new 7 Days to Die update will be out by then, so we might end up doing some of that. Oh yeah, it'll definitely be on a weekend. We'll definitely do a weekend. The question is, what day works better for you guys, Saturday or Sunday? Most likely, it will, most likely it'll be earlier than normal, like maybe noon instead of 3 p.m. Okay, it looks like Saturday works best for you guys. So, I guess we'll start at, like, early to mid on a early to midday on a Saturday, and then it'll end like the same time the next day. Okay, yeah, looks like whenever we do the 24-hour, it'll be on a Saturday. Because it looks like literally everybody's just said Saturday. Alright, so yeah, that's what we'll end up doing. Hold on, let me change scenes real quick since we're not in a game at the moment. But anyway, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and end it there. I think we've been going for 2 hours now. Yeah, we've been going for 2 hours, so I'm going to go get some food, take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back with a second live stream. We were just talking about what day is best for the 24-hour Kyla. Whenever we hit 24K. Obviously, it's not planned yet. We got to hit 24K first, and then we'll pick a Saturday to do the 24-hour stream. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will be back later today with The Cycle, so stay tuned for that. I think that a lot of you might enjoy the game. It looks like it's going to be really fun, and it looks really entertaining to watch, so I hope to see you guys at the next stream. It'll be in a couple of hours once I get done with eating and stretching for a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.